to do a snapshot. Oh, this is the real thing. This is my 2.6 kilogram baby. It's a little bit awkward to use, but not quite as awkward as a real live newborn because he doesn't cry. Now I'm going to show you how to hold him in this mini wrap that I've designed, which I hope is going to work really, really well. Now, the mini wrap has got 2 hoops of fabric, and then they're joined together by another piece of fabric. So you want to have the hoops crossing with the join, and you're going to put your head in so that the join is at the back and it's crossing in the front. Now the very first thing you need to do is make the hoops smooth and straight on you before you even try to get your baby in. Now there's one hoop that's closer to your body and the other one is on outside. That becomes important, and you can vary it so that it's not always the same one inside, especially with breastfeeding, because you'll want to maybe swap them around. Okay, so it's there. Now there is another piece. We don't use this yet. Well, actually we could. We're going to take this third piece and we're going to put it on like we would a pair of pants. Now you can't see this part, but just trust me, it's going over my legs and now it's coming up here. So I'm going to leave this piece here for now and it will come back later. So my wrap is on. The back is more or less smooth. It feels comfortable. And I'm ready to put my baby in. I'm going to take my baby and I'm going to put him on my left side and what are you doing? And then put him in this side. Now, because he's very small, he's a newborn, his feet don't really want to separate. They want to stay all snuggled up together like he was in the womb. So he's kind of there in the inside layer of fabric. Then I take the next layer of fabric and I'm wrapping him up there. Now because he's heavy, well, he's not as heavy as your newborn, but he is 2.6 kilograms, he's going to kind of fall in a little bit. Now he's very delicate and he probably can't move his head too well. I want to be and support his neck. I want to be very careful with his neck because I don't want him to flop around. So I can take this layer and help support his neck while he's still very small. Then my third layer, remember that one down here? I'm now going to take it and put it right up, and then I can add neck support with this third layer. Now this makes him feel very, very secure. His neck is turned so that he can look well, so that he doesn't smash his nose into my chest. But he's very secure and he's not going to fall. And on the back, it's still very comfortable because all the weight is evenly distributed. I have now got my hands free. I can go for a walk. I can cook, chop things. I must be careful so I don't hurt my baby. But I can do so many things. Look after a toddler, go shopping, do the washing, and my baby is safe. Now, you know when you've got him in the right position, when you can kiss his head. If he falls a lot further down, then actually the whole wrap needs to be tightened so that the seams in this part actually need to be cut and sewn tighter. And if this part isn't holding him snug, that can also be tightened. Now as baby grows, he will hold his neck better and be able to support himself better, and then he can be able to look out and enjoy the world. Now another great position for a brand new baby, I'm going to take him right out because it's usually easier to position him, not to change him. It's usually easier to start over. So I'm taking him right out, and this time I want baby to end up in this position right in front of me, in one side. And this is also a good cradling position. It can be nice for breastfeeding too. So I'm going to put the outside one down a bit, take the inner one, and I'm going to tuck his feet in there and his back in here. Now the fabric at the back here provides him with support, and I can also make sure that his neck is well supported while he still doesn't have a lot of neck control. And then this part comes up and holds him, and then he can safely sit like this. I can inch his feet a little bit forward so that he can lie down, and then I can easily offer the breast and no one will have any idea. So that is part one. Oh, but then if you want to add this, you can if you feel like he needs a little more security, although I don't know if you need to. Again, I have never had the privilege of using this with anything other than my wonderful little model here. But if you want to add this part just to give a little more security, to feel like it's holding them, you can do that. And enjoy! Wow, what a wonderful thing to be able to hold and carry your baby and have all the weight distributed on your back so your arms aren't dying, and everyone will go, wow, what a terrific carrier you've got. And then you can tell them, hey, Becky made my easy mini baby wrap. Now, one of the other things I really like about this, I'm going to put you down for now, is when you take baby out, well, what do? Well, maybe we could take this part off, and you could have this part here and this part here, and voila, I've got a scarf, and I'm ready to carry my baby, but I don't look too bad. It's not like having meters and meters of fabric, so enjoy.